Congratulations, graduates of the College of Health Sciences. I thought somebody would clap for them. Please clap. They have medicine and surgery, human anatomy, public health. Ladies and gentlemen, the next faculty making its way into the hall this beautiful morning, the Faculty of Arts and Social Sciences, in their orange-colored hoods. I hear that chair. Make it louder, please. The Department of Criminology and Security Studies, Department of Economics, Department of Mass Communication, Department of Political Science and International Relations, Department of Psychology, congratulations, graduates of the Faculty of Arts and Social Sciences. Social Sciences is a very large group, isn't it? Congratulations, congratulations, congratulations are well in order for you. Yes, keep cheering them, keep clapping, come on. The Faculty of Arts and Social Sciences, the graduates procession. Such a large number this morning in their orange-colored hoods. Congratulations. And right after them, the Faculty of Computing in their green-colored hoods. Please give them a round of applause and make some noise. Department of Computer Science, Department of Cyber Security, Department of Information Technology, Department of Software Engineering, those are the departments of the Faculty of Computing in their green-colored hoods, this beautiful 13th Convocation Ceremony of Nile University of Nigeria. Yes, take that selfie, take that picture, man. Spread a large smile on your face because you have been successful. Department of Civil Engineering, Department of Computer Engineering and Electronics Engineering, Department of Mechanical Engineering. Graduates, it's your convocation here today. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, we're expecting the graduates for the next faculty for their procession. Thank you, Amemuso Choir. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, we just witnessed the graduation ceremony of the Nile University of Nigeria. I will give them all a moment to get seated and get comfortable because we're going to recognize them, and I want us to make some noise as we chair them seated on their seats. Amemuso, give me an this in reverse order. Can we make a loud noise for the Faculty of Science? Now, please, a round of applause for him. Guests, ladies and gentlemen, this is a 4-in-1 procession. The academic procession, the Senate procession, led by the senior registry staff, congregation representatives, heads of departments, professors, directors, coordinators, acting dean of student affairs, and deans of faculty. This is also followed by the council procession, led by the deputy registrar, the university orator, all council members, Chancellor's procession, where you see the mace bearer, the registrar, the Deputy Vice Chancellor, visiting Vice Chancellors, the Vice Chancellor of Nile University of Nigeria, the Pro Chancellor, the Chancellor, Executive Governors, the NUC Executive Secretary, Ministers, as well as the Minister of... Ladies and gentlemen, please, you may be seated. These distinguished guests, sponsors, caregivers, and of course, the caregivers, and of course, the special people.
The university has nurtured you. As you step into your next chapter, I urge you to carry these guiding principles. Carry your integrity. Let your character be your greatest credential. Encourage. Be the light that others look up to. Commit to embrace change, seek new wisdom, and keep growing. We want you to become the builders and problem solvers. Nigeria needs you. The world needs you. Seek problems worth solving. Use your brilliance to create solutions, opportunities, and hope. You are ambassadors, and you're the builders of the future. To my colleagues of the Governing Council, thank you for your wisdom. To the Chancellor, thank you for your leadership. To the Vice Chancellor, thank you for... To the parents and guardians, thank you for believing in us. The entire Nile University community, thank you for making this institution a home. Graduating class of 2025, I celebrate you. The future is bright because you're stepping in with courage, purpose, and brilliance. Congratulations, class of 2025. Character and the beauty of your service. Thank you again.
Honorable Chancellor, sir, permit me to call upon the Vice Chancellor of Nile University of Nigeria, Professor Dili Dogo, to address this convocation.
Present here in this country and our ability to work anywhere in the world. Let me also at this time recognize we are so grateful for this friendship. Recognize dedicated academicians have worked around the clock to ensure that the necessary mentorship and training is provided in a strained environment. And we are confident that as you go out as our ambassadors, you'll go out with what is expected of the 21st century workforce, ready to engage at any time, as well as ECFMG, United States, have recognized and acknowledged the MBBS degree of Nile University, and indeed help in the development of the economy. Nile University has deliberately created an enabling environment for the best students' experience. With over 80 partner institutions and organizations across the world, the opportunities for learning, training, and skilling are limitless.
Nigeria, congratulations.
Shall all the graduates from the Faculty of Engineering come forward? And when your name is called, please come up the podium for your stroll and handshake. From the Department of Civil Engineering, Muhiba Atena Mohammed, first class. Aisha Abubakar Umar, first class. Kelechi Umar Kelechi Samuel, first class. Abdurazak Abdullah Rahman, first class. Zainab Hadi Farouk, first class. Mohammed Umar Gonto, first class. Johanna Rabia Habibu, first class. Siam Muhammad Isa, first class. Hanan Mukhtar, first class. Zara Mohammed Bulama, first class. Tahir Farouk, first class. Department of Computer Engineering, Rachel Davo, first class. Chidalu Ndupu, first class. Fauzia Usman Abdullahi, first class. Akuneya Agwandas, first class. Aisha Yusuf, first class. Oluwaseun Bararinde, first class. Daniel Uwem Ekong, first class. Samuel Adebayo, first class. From the Department of Electrical and Electronics Engineering, Tosam Jesse Michael Winter, first class. Daniel Oyenusi, first class. Jacinta Kumiap, first class. Mohammed Yushao, first class. Gideon Uchip Ekong, first class. Aisha Atinuke Abdul Kadri, first class. Mukhtar Ibrahim, first class. Farida Jumai Olumu, first class. Samsudin Ville, first class. Mohammed Tani Mohammed, first class. Raphael Emmanuel Gwar, first class. Musa Rabiu, first class. Emmanuel Okpara Oko Akpara, first class. Abikuchi Elvin Asoye, first class. From the Department of Mechanical Engineering, Aisha Dahiru Chadi, first class. Favor Adeyemi, first class. Aroisi Enamagunu, first class. India Chazokam Odexogo, first class. Karin Pabeb, first class. Emmanuel Etoa, first class. From the Department of Mechatronics Engineering, Lawrence Ikechukwu Godson, first class. David Ojabo, first class. Midad Olamilekan Abduraf, first class. Zigwe Ishaku, first class. Michelle Asukwo Ntwen, first class. Bashir Mohammed Sambo, first class. Kali Zira Sani, first class. Ahmed Zena Ahmed, first class. From the Department of Petroleum and Gas Engineering, Fatima Kabil Abubakar, first class. Teresa Makama Njang Inyang, first class. Daniel Adewale Balogun, first class. Osasu Fountain Enoma, first class. Rukaya Haruna Dadu, first class. Ahmed Babale Samaila, first class. So it's time for your cap toast. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
We also recognize and welcome the wife of the Chief of Naval Staff, Mrs. Aisha Idi Abbas. You're welcome, ma'am. We see and we recognize the former Chief Medical Director of Federal Medical Center, Yola, Professor Awalu Abubakar. If I have more names, I'll be back to recognize them and welcome them to this convocation. At this point in time, we'll take a very short interlude to be presented by the Abuja Metropolitan Music Society. Let's give them a round of applause as they come.
No man is an island. No man stands alone. Each man's joy is joy to me. Each man's dream is my own. We need one another. So I will defend each man as my brother, each man as my friend. I heard the people gather, I heard the music starts. The song that they were singing is ringing in my heart. No man is surviving. No man stands alone. Each man's joy is joy to me. Each man's dream is my own. And one another, so I will defend. Each man as my brother. Each man as my
That was the Abuja Metropolitan Music Society singing songs that will cause the hair on our bodies to rise. Thank you so much. Please give them a round of applause. Thank you. I would like to request of all our graduates and their parents, sponsors, and well-wishers who are in the hall to please get seated for the next item on the agenda, which will be the conferment of honorary doctorate degree. I would like to welcome back up here
Honorable Chancellor, sir. The Senate of Nile University of Nigeria has resolved to confer on His Excellency Dr. Goodluck Ebele Jonathan, GCFR, GCON, the honorary doctorate degree, honoris causa, in political science and international relations in recognition of his sterling leadership as an elder statesman that worked tirelessly to foster unity, peace, and development in Nigeria and across the world. May I kindly invite the university orator to read his citation. University orator, please.
May I very respectfully request His Excellency Dr. Goodluck Ebele Jonathan, Grand Commander of the Federal Republic, Grand Officer of the Order of the Niger, to be upstanding while I take you through his citation. The Chancellor, the Pro-Chancellor and Chairman of Governing Council, our amiable and indefatigable Vice-Chancellor, members of the Governing Council, principal officers of Nile University, distinguished members of Senate and academic boards, deans of faculties and heads of department, our esteemed honorary awardee and his entourage, members of the diplomatic corps, captains of industry and development partners, respected parents and guardians, honored guests and friends of Nile University of Nigeria, members of the press, and most importantly, our radiant and accomplished graduating students. It is with profound honor and deep admiration that I present the citation of a man whose name is etched in the annals of African history as a symbol of peace, democratic integrity, and transformational leadership. His Excellency Dr. Goodluck Ebele Jonathan, Grand Commander of the Federal Republic, Grand Officer of the Order of the Niger, former President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. His Excellency Dr. Goodluck Ebele Jonathan, former President, Federal Republic of Nigeria, was born in a very beautiful place called Otueke, Bayelsa State in Nigeria, on November 20th, 1957. He holds bachelor's, master's, and doctorate degrees in zoology, hydrobiology, and Fisheries Biology, respectively, all obtained from the prestigious University of Port Harcourt, Rivers State, Nigeria. Before joining politics, His Excellency Dr. Jonathan served as a Science Inspector of Education, a lecturer, and later on Assistant Director of the Directorate of Environmental Protection and Pollution Control in the defunct Oil Mineral Producing Areas Development Commission, now Niger Delta Development Commission, NDDC. President Jonathan's active political career began in 1998 when he was first elected Deputy Governor of Bayelsa State. He served in that capacity from 1999 to 2005, where his innate traits of humility, service, and loyalty received public notice. Afterwards, he became the acting and later the substantive governor of Bayelsa State from 2005 to 2007. Dr. Goodluck Ebele Jonathan was elected Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria in 2007, a position he held until January 2010, when he became the acting president, and following the death of President Umaru Musa Yar'Adua in May 2010, he was sworn in as President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. In 2011, he contested and was elected as Nigeria's president. In total commitment to his avowed position that his ambition is not worth the blood of any Nigerian, His Excellency Dr. Jonathan conducted his re-election campaign peacefully, without any bloodshed. When he received reports that the election was manipulated and results may not go in his favor, though votes were still being counted, in keeping with his mantra, he called his challenger and congratulated him. This act, a novel in Africa, averted the bloodshed that would have happened to many nationals. He peacefully handed over to another administration in May 2015, setting a precedent for non-violent political transitions and earning global accolades as a defining moment in African democratic history. His successful transformation agenda led the implementation of projects and policies targeted at promoting development across different areas of the economy. Under his watch, Nigeria experienced unprecedented economic growth and became the largest economy in Africa. As president, he promoted democratic values and principles, peace and national security. As president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Dr. Jonathan made major contributions to the political, economic, and social development of Nigeria by reforming the electoral process to establish a culture of non-violent, free, fair, and credible elections. He further promoted democratization through the observance of the rule of law, enactment of the Freedom of Information Act, electoral reforms, and non-interference in electoral outcomes. He successfully pursued his economic recovery program known as the Transformation Agenda, bettered the creative industry sector. He promoted social advancement through gender inclusion and equity, and expanded access to education through the establishment of expansion of specialized and tertiary institutions. He grew the economy to the largest in Africa, with a GDP of over $500 billion. As president, he worked remarkably well as chair of the authority of ECOWAS heads of state and government with his colleagues, particularly heads of states in the ECOWAS, to resolve the political crises and stabilize democracies in the sub-region and Africa, especially in countries like Cote d'Ivoire, Niger, Guinea-Bissau, Mali, Liberia, Sierra Leone, Benin Republic, Burkina Faso, and Togo, respectively. Owing to his commitment and passion towards bringing peace and stability to Africa, Nigeria was nominated twice within his 5-year tenure to the United Nations Security Council, a feat very rarely achieved by non-permanent members of the United Nations Security Council. Dr. Jonathan was also given the highest national honor by several Africans in the ECOWAS. These countries include Benin Republic, Cote d'Ivoire, Equatorial Guinea, Republic of Liberia, Mali, and Sierra Leone. Since leaving office in 2015, Dr. Jonathan has remained totally committed to promoting democracy, credible elections, peace building, and respect for the rule of law in Africa. He is the chairman of the Goodluck Jonathan Foundation, an organization he founded to promote best practices in democracy, peace building, and prosperity in Africa. He is also the convener of the West African Elders Forum, a peace building and mediation platform comprising former president and eminent leaders from West Africa, to address election-related violence, other socio-political crises in the sub-region. So far, the forum under Jonathan's leadership had conducted successful mediation missions to the Gambia, Nigeria, Sierra Leone, Liberia, Senegal, where elections were held in the last 2 years. He has led different international election observation missions to various nations, including Tanzania, Zambia, Liberia, Sierra Leone, South Africa, Mozambique, the Gambia, Kenya, Sierra Leone, Cambodia, Zimbabwe, Pakistan, Senegal, Ghana, and Cote d'Ivoire. In 2019, he emerged chairperson of the African chapter of the International Summit Council for Peace, an association of serving and former presidents and their deputies, who are jointly working to bring peace, stability, and economic prosperity to the world. In May 2020, he was appointed as member of the Kofi Annan Foundation Electoral Integrity Initiative Senior Panel, given his position as the former president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria and the great roles and contributions his administration offered to the maintenance of peace, security, and stability in ECOWAS region. In July 2020, he was appointed as ECOWAS Special Envoy to Mali with the mandate of restoring peace and democracy in the country. In May 2001, ECOWAS again appointed Jonathan as chairman ECOWAS Council of the Wise, an organ within ECOWAS with a mandate to bring peace and stability among member states. In 2021, he was invited by the government and people of the Gambia to help the country galvanize a consensus on the draft of a proposed new constitution, especially after the process got stalled in the Gambian parliament. Similarly, in the same vein, he was invited by the President of the Republic of South Sudan to help the country provide a direction for the implementation of a peace process signed by all factions to bring stability to the young Central African nation. Former President Goodluck Ebele Jonathan also made history by becoming the first sub-Saharan African leader to be appointed to the International Advisory Board of the European Corporate Council on Africa and the Middle East, also known as ECAM Council. In July 2022, President Jonathan led his foundation to Gambia at the invitation of the leadership of the Gambian Parliament to conduct a 2-day capacity building workshop for the benefit of the lawmakers, especially first-time parliamentarians. In and out of office, Dr. Jonathan has received several local and international awards in recognition of his exceptional public service and commitment to peace, democracy, and good governance on the continent. The last one he received was in April 2025, when he won the prestigious Sunhak Peace Award in South Korea. Dr. Jonathan is a live patron and fellow of the Nigerian Environmental Society, fellow of the Fisheries Society of Nigeria, fellow of the Public Administrators of Nigeria, fellow International Association of Impact Assessment, IAIA fellow, Institute of Corporate Affairs, Management, as well as Paul Harris Fellow, Rotary International. The Chancellor, sir, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I invite you to rise in celebration of a statesman whose legacy transcends borders and generations. Today we honor a leader whose unwavering commitment to peace, democracy, and human dignity has shaped the course of a nation and inspired a continent. With deep respect and resounding applause, let us welcome the recipient of this honorary doctorate, His Excellency Dr. Goodluck Ebele Jonathan, Grand Commander of the Federal Republic, Grand Officer of the Order of the Niger, former President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, a true...
By the authority vested in me as a Chancellor, I confer on you the honorary doctorate degree, honoris causa, in political science and international relations of Nile University of Nigeria. Congratulations, Your Excellency, Mr. President. Okay.
Please, can we sit down as I invite the former governor of Jigawa State and the former governor of River State here to come and support His Excellency as we gown him. And to assist me gown this special personality, may I also invite one of the visiting vice chancellors, the vice chancellor of the University of Maiduguri, Professor Mohammed Mele, to join me. Please, can we give him a hand of applause? I think we can do better, can't we? Thank you.
I'm a Musa, something stronger. We're witnessing the gowning for His Excellency. And now the Chancellor presenting an award Mr. Michael Gedeme, all those who
Can
came
the
with,
former Chief of Staff to His Excellency come up? And those who escorted him to this great occasion, join us up.
please, those, his entourage, who accompanied His Excellency, the former governor, the former president of Nigeria, please join him up here. The Honorable Doctorate Awardee receiving felicitations from the former governor. Please give him yet another round of applause. Thank you.
Mr. President, being represented in this ceremony, members of the National Assembly that are here with us, honorable ministers that are here with us, the Executive Secretary of the National University Commission, thank you for your leadership. The Chancellor of Nile University of Nigeria, we appreciate you. The Pro-Chancellor and the Chairman of the Governing Council, and members of the Governing Council of the university, members, senior government functionaries are here with us. Some have left. My good friend Sule Lamido, the former governor of Jigawa, is here. He came to join, able to decorate me. My good friend, His Excellency Rotimi Amesi, the former governor of Rivers State and former Minister of Transportation, is here with us. Thank you. My good friend, Chief Dr. Michael Giadome, the former Chief of Staff to the President of Nigeria from 2010 to 2015. Thank you. And other senior Nigerians are here. Let me not bore your ears. The Vice Chancellor of Nile University, Nigeria, thank you. Principal officers of the university, visiting Vice Chancellors are here with us. The Senate of Nile University of Nigeria, deans of faculties and heads of academic and non-academic departments of the university, and most especially, the most important people in this ceremony are dear graduates of the class of 2025. We congratulate you and the parents and guardians of the graduating students. First, let me appreciate the Vice Chancellor and management of the university for inviting me to be a part of this ceremony. They came personally to my office to request that I should be here and that they will want to honor me. I thank you for that, Vice Chancellor and management staff of the university. And let me appreciate the honor you have given to me today. In fact, I always say that honorary doctorate degrees and other honors should not be given to serving officers. It is better when you leave office. Then people can appreciate you. So you should not appear like eye service. I remember when I was the vice president to late Yaradua, the University of Port Harcourt wanted to give me an honorary doctorate degree. That was the first university that offered me. And I didn't want to accept it. So I want to brief my principal, President Yaradua, then, said that it's not proper for me as a serving vice president to receive honorary degrees from federal universities. But he said, well, you are right, but since you're a product of University of Port Harcourt, it's good you accept it so that the university will not think otherwise. So I accepted that. And all other offers for honorary doctorate degrees, I turned them down. But this one I accepted fully because I left office over 10 years ago. And if you find me worthy to be honored, then I think it's worth accepting. So I have to thank you very sincerely for doing that. And let me appreciate this university. I didn't want to waste too much time because people are already tired. I have to appreciate this university because myself and the vice of the university produce people that will transform society. And for that reason, the university will continue to review their programs to make sure that you produce young people that will be in position to transform the society. I appreciate the quality of your programs and must commend you. For my colleagues, unfortunately, they are all out, which is not the best, because we are here to honor you. Your parents, your guardians, senior government functionaries are here, and the convocation is still going on, but you have all left, abandoned us. I remember that I'm the chancellor of Cavendish University in Uganda. In fact, because of that, the university took a major decision to sanction graduates that leave the hall before the end of the convocation, and they started responding positively. You see, I always tell young people, and that is what I want to suggest to my colleagues who are graduating today, that yes, you've been given certificates papers, but that is a paper. It's an attestation to show that you've been a part of this university, you've gone through some basic training in some discipline, and you are qualified to be awarded the certificate in those areas. But that is the physical paper. What is most important is what is in your head. Because the certificate will not help you much if you have not been changed. Of course, educationists will tell you that if a teacher enters the classroom and at the end of the lecture, if there's no change in behavior, then learning has not taken place. So if you were admitted to Nile University the past 4 or 5 years, and you stay here for that 4 or 5 years, and you have not changed in character and in learning, not just learning, but in character and in learning, that means that you have not gotten the kind of education you're supposed to get. When we were undergraduates, I remember one very funny lecturer. Well, that time we called them readers. Now, and you see, I think you're using associate professors for all the universities. So you can see he was an associate professor. When students are behaving funny in the classroom, he will say, listen, if you go to attend any graduation ceremony, listen to what the deans or the vice chancellors will say. They will say those who are qualified by character and learning. Then he will remind you, character first, before the learning. And he will say that we're not going to give degrees to those who go and fight in the motor park. That means that when you pass through a university system, beside the qualification that you'll get, you should be filtered enough that you should know the difference between something that is good and something that is bad. That's why those of you who are philosophers will tell us that virtue is good and nobody does wrong willingly. That means that if you are well educated, you are not expected to do things that are bad because you're supposed to know the difference between something that is good and something that is bad. If a graduate should rig election, that means that that graduate didn't pass through a proper training. If a graduate should carry gun to go and kill another person in the name of cultism, that means that that young man was not well educated. So what the young people that are supposed to address are not even here, so I don't want to waste their time because they are all outside taking pictures. But we congratulate them, but they owe the Cavendish, they owe the Nile University in Nigeria, and they owe their families, they owe Nigeria, and indeed they owe the world to be people of good behavior and the people that the certificates given to you and what is in your head will help you to transform the society. Globally, the average age of the millionaires is just about 35 years. Not old people like us these days, because of what young people have in their heads and use what is in their head to transform society, to create products, create things that make them to earn money. So as a young person, from today, you have been given a ticket for you to use, to see how you can contribute to society. What value will you be able to add to society? And that value could also make you to earn money, not necessarily going for 419 businesses. And when I glanced through the graduation brochure, one thing I noticed that the number of young ladies for that. In our days, we hardly see women in those engineering and technical courses. But now, quite a number of them, because I went through page by page, and I'm quite impressed, the number of young ladies that are reading engineering courses and technical courses. And I also looked at the list. From the names, you know who is a lady who is, in most cases, 90%, you can tell. And in fact, I asked my friend there that it appears more ladies got first class than the men. The first class, especially in law, all the first class were all ladies. And most, even in economics and other areas. So let me use this unique opportunity to congratulate the First Lady, Senator Remi Tinubu, that her daughters are doing very well. They should keep it up so that they will become good mothers and good wives of Nigerians. I thank you all.
The Honorable Chancellor, sir. I have the honor to call on the Dean of Students' Affairs to present the candidates of the various faculties for prizes.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. The Honorable Chancellor, sir, by the authority of the Senate, I wish to present to you the following candidates of the College of Health Sciences, Faculty of Arts and Social Sciences, Faculty of Management Sciences, Faculty of Natural and Applied Sciences, and Faculty of Engineering, and finally, Faculty of Law. These are students who have excelled, and they are in different categories. So I will start with the best graduating students. When you hear your name, please come up to the podium. Listen attentively. Department of Human Anatomy, Joanita Ngozi Chukwu Ibisi, CGPA 4.57. Joanita Ngozi Chukwu Ibisi, quickly come up to the podium. Department of Human Physiology, Fatima Zara Alpha, CGPA 4.69. Fatima Zara Alpha, Department of Human Physiology, please quickly come to the podium. Department of Medicine and Surgery, MBBS, Eniola Victoria Oladele, quickly come up once you hear your name. Quickly, please. Department of Public Health, Wafika Oiza Abdili and Security Studies. Department of Economics, Florentina Somtochi Nwoko, 4.93. Quickly come up the podium, please. Esiohe Edith Unwane Henry, 4.94 CGPA. Department of Political Science and Information International Relations, Rabia Jafar Gidado, CGPA 4.87. Department of Psychology, Enujiaga Shibuikem, CGPA 4.97. Department of Computer Sciences is Aman Adetomiwa Adeniro, 4.97. Quickly to the podium. Department of Information Technology, Sarin Bahimat Farida Ainke Balogun, 4.97 CGPA. Department of Civil Engineering, Muhiba Muhammad, 4.82 CGPA. Department of Computer Engineering, Rachel Yepeyeng Davo, 4.93 CGPA. Department of Electrical and Electronics Engineering, Tosam Jesse Michael Winter, perfect CGPA 5.0. Department of Mechanical Engineering, we have two people here, Favor Oluwashayo Adeyemi, 4.92, and Aisha Dahiru Chadi, 4.92 CGPA. Department of Mechatronics Engineering, Lawrence Ikechukwu Godson, 4.98. Department of Petroleum and Gas Engineering, Fatima Kabir Abubakar, perfect CGPA 5.0. Department of Architecture, Ezinne Ojiako, 4.8 CGPA. Department of Public and International Law, Chinelo Okereke 4.95, Rukaya Kainde Saka Ahmed 4.95. Department of Accounting, Khadija Bashir Sani 4.97 CGPA. Department of Business Administration, Delight Onosamu Diana Okose 4.9 CGPA. Department of Public Administration, Alexios Adinoyi Bello 3.25. Department of Biochemistry, Amira Saidu Yakubu 4.58. Departments of Biotechnology, Zainab Bashir Shetima 4.48. Department of Micro... Congratulations to all the outstanding graduates from different departments. Congratulations. A round of applause for each and every one of them, please.
At this point, we have our various sponsors who want to give some awards to some of the best students. So we will call them in this category, and then they would come up to present the award. Can we have representatives from Zenith Bank? Representatives from Zenith Bank, please. And can we have their check?
Representatives of Zenith Bank. Dean of Engineering.
To join this
presentation, the Dean of Engineering. Overall best graduating students, we have 2 of them. So there is Tosan Jesse Michael Winter. Cash prize, 1.5 million naira. Overall best graduating students, Petroleum and Gas Engineering Department, Fatima Kabir Abubakar, cash prize 1.5 million naira.
Stanbic IBTC Bank, please be getting ready. Fatima Kabir Abubakar. Can we have representatives from Stanbic IBTC Bank? The Dean of Engineering, please still stay.
Let me call up the first runner-up, overall best graduating student, Mechatronics Engineering, Lawrence Ikechukwu Godson, cash award 1 million naira.
From Stanbic IBTC Bank.
From Stanbic IBTC Bank.
Can we have Providence Bank get ready? Providence Bank is giving award to the second runner-up, overall best graduating students. They are 5 in number.
Enujuga Shibuikem, cash prize 1 million naira.
Providence Bank, please, where are you?
Enujuga Shibuikem, please come to the podium. Joanita Ngozichukwu Ibisi, second runner-up, overall best graduating student, human anatomy. Please let me invite the provost of the College of Health. Annie, second runner-up, overall best graduating student, accounting departments.
Receiving 1 million naira. Representative of coronation, the remaining 2 second runner-ups.
Eman Adetomiwa Adeniran, second runner-up, overall best graduating student, computer science department, cash prize of 1 million naira. Eman Adetomiwa.
Coronation.
Rahimat Farida Ainke Balogun. Rahimat Farida Ainke Balogun, second runner-up, overall best graduating student, software engineering.
Receiving a cash prize of 1 million naira. Can we have ACCA get ready?
ACCA, please get ready. You are up next. Khadija Bashir Sani, best graduating student, accounting department, cash prize of 750,000 naira. Khadija Bashir Sani.
Please, Alpha Morgan, you are up next.
Alpha Morgan Award for Best Graduating Student, Economics. Florentina Somtochi Nwoko, cash prize 750,000 naira. Florentina Somtochi Nwoko. Quickly, up the podium, quickly. The Light Award, 750,000 naira.
Will Media Seal get ready? Alpha Morgan, are you here?
The Light Onosamu Diana Okose. Quickly, up the podium. Esio Edith Umwane Henry, Best Graduating Student, Mass Communication Department, cash prize 500,000 naira. Esohe Edith Umwane Henry. Quickly to the podium.
So thank you very much for this opportunity. I bring to you warm felicitations from the management and staff of the National Universities Commission on the occasion of the 13th Convocation Ceremony of the Nile University, Abuja. I also thank the university for inviting me to share in this event that celebrates the achievements of its graduating class. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, Nile University has grown steadily over the years and continues to stand out as the government agencies in the system. We will keep monitoring their operations and ensure full compliance with the regulatory standards so that every stakeholder gains full value from the investment in higher education. To the graduating class, today marks the end of years of hard work and determination. You have completed an important stage in your lives, and I wish you every success in the next. I encourage you to maintain a strong relationship with your alma mater and to remain worthy ambassadors of this university wherever you go. To former President, His Excellency Goodluck Ebele Jonathan, the distinguished recipient of an honorary doctorate degree, I offer my warm congratulations. This honor is well-deserved and reflects your notable contributions to our great country and humanity. And I think Nile University did well in this respect. Like the former president said, he is awarded while not in office. We have what is called the Kefi Declaration from 2012. The Kefi Declaration, whether political or not, but a lot of our university is maintained. A call committee was set up by NUC. We have the report. We are going to make it public on Friday, God willing. I would like to conclude by once again congratulating the graduating class. I hope you take pride in your accomplishments and aim for even greater heights. I also reassure the Nigerian university system and the general public that the Commission's continued commitment to quality regulation across university education in Nigeria. Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your attention.
Will all the graduates stand and remain standing as the Chancellor administers the oath of induction into Nile University of Nigeria, Abuja Alumni Association. Chancellor, sir.
Okay. In the exercise of the power conferred on me as a Chancellor by the relevant laws of the university and on behalf of the Senate, management, and Council, I hereby induct all graduates of Nile University of Nigeria as alumni of the university, severally and jointly. Congratulations. Thank you.
I now call on the visiting Vice Chancellors to the podium. Visiting Vice Chancellors, please. I now call on stage the best of the best. From the Department of Electrical and Electronics, Tosem Jesse Michael Winter, with CGPA of 5.0. Come to the stage, please. As well, I call on Fatima Kabir Abubakar, with CGPA of 5.0, Department of Petroleum and Gas Engineering, for valedictory speech.
Good afternoon to the Chancellor, Pro-Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor, His Excellency, former President Dr. Goodluck Ebele Jonathan, distinguished guests, esteemed faculty, proud parents, and fellow graduates. My name is Tosam Winter of the Department of Electrical and Electronics Engineering, and I'm proud to be giving the valedictorian speech as the overall batch graduating students on behalf of the 2025 graduating class. Standing here as a first-class graduate in Electrical and Electronics Engineering is a moment I hold with deep gratitude and humility. This achievement is not only mine, but also the achievement of my parents who prayed and sacrificed so much for me, my family who supported me, the dedications of the lecturers who imparted so much knowledge on me, and my friends who I worked with and helped me along the way. I'd like to give God all the glory for what He has done for us along the way. I'd like to thank Nile University and the Honoraries United Network for giving us the opportunity to actualize our dreams. I'd like to thank our lecturers who mentored and helped us. Your dedication has helped support our future. And to our family and friends, thank you so much. This achievement is not only us, but it's also yours as well. To my fellow graduates, we shared stress, laughter, and joy. But today we share victory. Even though the journey was difficult and we faced numerous challenges, we succeeded and we made it. Some of us have lost loved ones and classmates who should be here today, but we never forget the time that we spent with them, and we are comforted knowing that they are watching over us today from a better place. As this chapter concludes, my fellow graduates, remember graduation is not the end, but only the beginning. The world we are entering requires problem solvers, creators, innovators, who refuse to accept limitations. The world needs us. While your stay here may not have been perfect, remember that your past mistakes do not define you. On the contrary, you have limitless potential and access to a variety of tools, resources, and networks. So whatever you may face tomorrow, keep moving forward as a graduate of Nile University of Nigeria. Whether we pursue engineering, law, medicine, academia, business, or entrepreneurship, the path ahead will be uncertain and challenging. However, we must carry forward with the values we've learned from now, such as resilience, hard work, integrity, and courage. We are a group of brilliant minds capable of changing the future. As we leave this campus, let us not just pursue success. Let us make an impact in the world and build our communities. Today we close one chapter, tomorrow we begin a new one. Congratulations to the class of 2025, we made it. Thank you very much and God bless you.
All praise and glory are due to Almighty Allah, Ar-Rahman for His mercy, Ar-Rahim for His compassion, and Al-Hadi for His guidance, without which none of this would have been possible. My name is Fatima Kabir Abubakar, and I stand before you humbled and grateful as co-valedictorian of the class of 2025, a class distinguished by brilliance and determination, one that has met every challenge with grit and has earned this proud moment. Above all, to our Creator, the opener of doors, the one who makes possible what once felt out of reach, and the one who honors us far beyond our efforts, I return all gratitude. To our parents and guardians, whose sacrifices carried us in ways we can never fully repay, this achievement is as much yours as it is ours. To this great institution, a proud member of Honorary United Universities, under the leadership of Professor Dili Dogo, our Vice Chancellor, the deans, heads of departments, lecturers, and every member of the Nile University community, we are grateful for your dedication to excellence and for creating an environment where we could thrive and grow. I would also like to specially acknowledge the Dean Faculty of Engineering, Professor Petrus Nzeram, for his support, which has been a true source of strength. When I completed my secondary education in 2020, I was set to graduate as a valedictorian. I had worked hard for that moment, imagined it, prayed for it, and prepared for it. However, due to the COVID-19 pandemic, the graduation ceremony was canceled, and that moment, so precious to me, slipped away before I could even have it. Although that loss interrupted my dreams and tried to break me, it ultimately became the push that awakened my full potential. In that period, I found strength in Quran 93 verse 4, which reads, "And surely what is to come will be better for you than what has passed." Standing here today representing a class of over 1,000 students, I see that promise fulfilled in ways I never imagined. What God withheld then, He multiplied now, Alhamdulillah. So my fellow graduates, when life challenges you, I hope you remember to keep going, to trust the process, and to trust the timing. Delay is not necessarily denial. Certainly, hard work does pay off, and what is meant for you will find its way to you. Through every step, I was surrounded by blessings, the greatest of which was my mother, Honorable Justice Hafsat Yahya Sani. From watching her, I learned strength, courage, and consistency. Mommy, my best friend, this moment is for you. It is to honor every storm that you have weathered, and every sacrifice that you have made in your devotions to my brothers and me. Today, I reaffirm the promise that I made to you as a child, that one day I will give you the world. To my father, Dr. Kabir Abubakar, the smartest and most hardworking man that I know, thank you for setting the bar so high that excellence became my only option, for fueling my ambition, and for reminding me every day that I am capable of achieving anything I set my mind to. My brothers, Yasadikia, Mohammed, and Aliyu, and my entire family, I'm grateful to you for all here. To a bigger stage, a bigger blessing. So as I conclude, allow me to share the message at the heart of my journey, one I hope will accompany you on yours. Work with intention, commit yourself to excellence, and trust that God's plan is always better. His timing, perfect, and his promise, ever true. Thank you.
Honorable Chancellor, sir, please permit me to call on the Dean. Student.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I seek your indulgence and permission to offer a vote of thanks to everyone here seated. I want to appreciate God Almighty for making each and every one of us be here in good health today. We thank him for the success of this convocation ceremony. Our highest stake, your dedication, your commitment is highly and duly appreciated. Our graduates, congratulations to you. Congratulations to the class of 2025. I want you to understand, I know that the sky is your starting point, and as you go out there, be good ambassadors and representatives of Nile University, and always remember that Nile University is always available to provide you with every support that you may require to thrive out there. We believe that we have done a good job of instilling the best moral values into you. Remember that you have taken this certificate from here today because you've been found worthy both in character and in learning. The Career Services Center is always available for you to use. We are at your disposal for your CV optimization, your LinkedIn profile optimization, and whatever support that you may require to thrive in the world of work. We appreciate everybody who is present here. Thank you all for coming, and we wish everyone a safe journey back to their various destinations. Thank you, and God bless you all.
I have the honor to call upon you to declare the convocation closed.
I now declare this convocation closed. Thank you. Safe journey.
Your Excellencies, the Chancellor, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, everything that has a beginning, unfortunately, has an end. We have come to the very end of the 13th Convocation ceremony for the Nile University of Nigeria for the first degree awardees. Remember that tomorrow is for the postgraduate awardees. Here is a bit of some information before we take the recession. First, the recession shall be in reverse order in which they came in. Number two, I'll be glad that I could have the ushers clear the center aisle of all our guests and anyone who is on the center aisle as we make ready for the recession. Number three, please check for your personal belongings in case you have or you spot anything that does not belong to you, anything valuable. You can approach the lectern up here and will receive it to ensure that the owner gets it. Check for your own personal belongings, your phone, your handbag, and anything that belongs to you before you exit the hall this afternoon. On that note, I'd like to appreciate everyone who has been a part of this 13th Convocation. I have been your host. My name is Sambo, Dr. Yakubu Sambo. And when I'm on stage, I'm called His Royal Highness. You could find me on Instagram at HRH Sambo, on Facebook at HRH Compare, on YouTube at HRH Sambo, and my website, www.hrhsambo.com. I'd like us to rise as we take the national pledge to bring this event to a close. I will invite Professor Saleh Abdullahi, the Deputy Vice Chancellor, Academics, for a closing prayer.
Let us pray. We pray in the name, Master of the Day of Judgment. You alone we are worshiping, and you alone we are asking for help. You guide us onto the straight path, the path of those whom you have favored, not the path of those who have earned your anger, nor of those who have gone astray. Oh Allah, we thank you for this day. We thank you for our graduates. Guide them, their parents who have sponsored them. May Allah enrich them, and all our guests that have witnessed this event, take them safely back to their respective destination. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون والسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين.
Please, let's remain standing, clear the center aisle as we witness the recession. recession isn't over. Please let us be patient to witness the academic recession until they exit the convocation ceremony arena. While they're exiting, cash awardees, graduates who won cash awardees, if you're still in the auditorium, please make your way back up on stage for some few pictures. Thank you.
Gloria